One team set for their maiden voyage. Tension so thick you can cut it with a knife. The Icebreakers are going to start with the puck after taking the opening draw. Puts it on net. Denies him on the play.
As a goaltender, sometimes you just have to react. You turn the brain off, and you just allow your eyes and your body to do the work for you, and he does exactly that with a reactionary save.
And there's the save on the play.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
Good heads-up play in the defensive zone. Jackson's got the puck. Tremendous hit into the boards, and that's a finishing play.
As we look at that hit, you can certainly see the adrenaline running through his body on that one. I mean, he elicited all of his power into that hit there, James. But I really like the timing of it. You want to make sure that you're dictating tempo and pace right from the onset of a game. That's how you do it.
We're still in the early stages of this period. Still no score in this one. Here's the pass in front. Oh, and he comes up with a stop. Jackson's at center and ready to go. Quick shot makes the stop under pressure. Back underway, and they take possession here inside the offensive zone. And a great save.
This is a really nice save, James. I mean, the shooter's in the middle of the ice. He's in the Sloth area, and he's got to get to the top of the crease, square to the puck, to be able to make that save. Great job.
Drives it to the crease. Scores!
We see this play in skills practice all the time. We just don't see the panic defender on the other side. I mean, listen, anytime you can get on a diagonal and take it to the net, oh, it's tremendous to watch the skating, to be able to explode and create it for yourself.
The Icebreakers get a hold of it. Inside the offensive end, now down the left. Slides it across. Jackson's lugging the puck. They've got numbers here. Comes up with the stop. The Icebreakers scoop it up along the boards. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. Good use of the body on the play. Scores! Deuces wild as that's his second of the game.
Well, he's got 2 tallies on the score sheet, James, but I love this game off the puck as well. I think that he's had a hard nose on the forecheck. He's hounded it, he's hunted it, and guess what? He's been rewarded for his efforts.
Grabs the puck at center. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Takes control of the puck. Moves by the check. Slides the puck down low. Tries to feed it over to Jackson. Looks to set up at the point now. The Icebreakers get a hold of the puck along the boards. Here they come on the attack. The Icebreakers will play it from the defensive zone. He's got a step. He scores! A stone-cold finish on the breakaway.
And that's the bottom line, because it's in the back of the net, James. I love his awareness on this breakaway. His head is up the entire way, and he's reading exactly what the goaltender is giving him. He sees some daylight, quick release shot, and he buries it.
The Icebreakers have jumped right back into this one here in the first.
Well, they certainly have, and they found their momentum late in the period here, James, as they counter and they get themselves back in the game within one.
Oh, and that'll make his teammates trying to shake loose. He scores! What a shot! The Nighthawks Nighthawks extend the lead by 2 here in period number 1.
Well, I really like their play up to this point in the first period here, James. I mean, they've got themselves a 2-goal cushion because they've been relentless on the puck. But now it's about continuing to be urgent, not getting complacent, and sitting back, continue to attack.
Late goings of this period. The Nighthawks now lead by 2. And off the face-off, they take possession. And a stick break setup. From the point, looks to make something happen. And we'll get a face-off after the offside call. The Nighthawks wanted to put a lot of pucks on net going into this one, and they have delivered on that, leading late in the first. And they've got the puck after that neutral zone face-off. Big hit along the boards, and those walls are rattling.
When you're along the wall, you got to have your head up. You better be good in small spaces, and you can't get out of the way of this thunderous hit, though, because it was lined up perfectly here, James. He knew exactly what he was going to do, and he finished right through the wall.
Lugs the puck into the offensive zone corner. What a steal in his own end. It's a breakaway as he shakes the defender. He scores! What a goal! What a finish on the breakaway!
And this is all generated by his speed, James. He gets one stride on his opponent, and then it becomes 2, 3, and then he's in open ice, and he makes no mistake. He's in on a breakaway, and some guys know exactly what they want to do, and some guys take what's given, but what a shot that is. He had no chance.
From the neutral zone now. Sends the pass over. And one last save. Well, that brings an end to period number 1. Still lots more action to go. Both teams will recharge and be back with more on-ice action in the second in no time. Welcome back, everybody. Cheryl is full of popcorn now as we get set for period number 2. And they'll get after it here with period number 2 now officially underway. So we played 20 minutes of this one. Pounder, how do you assess what you've seen so far?
The Icebreakers really need to find a way to shore up their defensive game here. I mean, F3 has to be more responsible. They're giving up way too many odd man rushes.
And he can't hang on after that hit. The Icebreakers take possession in the defensive end. And they'll keep on playing as icing is waved off. The Icebreakers stay in control of it. Knocks him. The Nighthawks have it against the wall.
Well, he's having a tough time out there, James. You can see it on his face. He's really laboring and fighting to stay in the play.
Comes up with a monster save in front.
The goaltenders are the last line of defense for a reason, and this time, he bails his team out.
And that's just out of reach. There's the whistle, and it's a penalty shot. Goaltender takes a deep breath, and here we go. Fires it on net. He scores on the penalty shot. He's changed the outlook of this game now.
He certainly has. Down by 1 and an opportunity to get the equalizer in. He converts. That's embracing the pressure.
Inching closer to the midway mark of this period. We are all tied up in this one. And here at center, that's intercepted. Avoids the poke check. Scores! And that's 3. It's a hat trick here on the road.
Well, old hat for him in a way because it's a business-like approach as he's on the road. He just says, yeah, just bring it. I mean, gets a hattie to boot. Well, a miscue by the goaltender, James, and I'm not sure whether he lost track of the puck or he just lost his positioning. Either way, the puck is in the back of the net. Same result.
The Icebreakers are finding that little extra pep in their step here in the second period and have taken a 1-goal lead as a result.
Well, they break the deadlock, and that's huge. Now you're playing in front, but I think this face-off and the shift that ensues is critical, James. Now you got your opponent right where you want him. You're back on their heels. Take advantage and try and get another one.
Oh, and a misfire as that goes right out of the zone. Scooped up along the wall by Groot. Right up Main Street and on the attack. In close. He scores!
If you want to play fast, you have to have quick transition and a quick counterattack, and it's exemplified here with numbers off of the rush, catching their opponent flat-footed, and they're able to bury it.
The Icebreakers have extended the lead to 2 now here in the second.
Yeah, and sometimes as an athlete, you take a bit of a breather here, and sometimes that frees you to continue to play an attack, but sometimes it leads to complacency. You don't want to give any edge to your opponent when you have them down.
Wagner's going to cover up for a whistle. He hasn't been busy, Cheryl. Maybe this is just a way for his name to get called.
It might be, but I also like that he's getting a puck touch here, right? It's a safe play. He's covering up, allowing the line change to happen, take a little bit of a breather. But because he hasn't been busy, I don't mind that he's engaging by just jumping on the puck.
Fantastic save!
Wagner's been outstanding, tracking pucks and making huge saves like that one right there, right from the slot.
Oh, feet. There's the whistle, and here comes the penalty shot. Here he goes on the penalty shot. What a save on the penalty shot.
I think he had a book on the shooter here, James. He knew exactly what he was going to do, and he makes a brilliant save.
Past the halfway mark of this period, up to 8 goals scored so far tonight. It's 5-3. On the attack along the boards. Scores! And look at this. Here we go. They have answered back.
Well, they've responded exactly the way the coach and team wanted, to be able to get back on the board, get momentum back in your favor. It's key guys that contribute and have an impact.
And they take control of the puck here in the neutral zone. Blazing in on the breakaway. Denied by the goaltender.
Well, an athlete's having a type of game like this, you just say, get him the puck, and that's exactly what's happening tonight, because every time it's on his stick, he's finding a way to fill the net here, James. A hattie so far in this game. He has been lethal when that puck is on his stick.
Both centers ready to take the draw here coming up. The Icebreakers take possession off the faceoff. Off target. Here's a chance. Puck is frozen and we'll get a faceoff.
Oh, James, he took a huge hit there. We'll have to have another look at that one, but looks like he's having a hard time getting up.
The frozen biscuits dropped, and we are back underway here. Drives to the paint. He scores! My goodness, it's a night for the ages on his part.
It really is, James. He's playing with such confidence, and every time he takes it to the net, you know that he's not going to be denied. It's in him. He's attacking, and he's buzzing all around the ice.
Shot! Oh, how did he keep it out? What a blocker stop by Wagner. In all alone on the breakaway. Not sure what happened there.
Well, yeah, it looks like he was going left, then he was going right, but his inability to convert because he ran out of room.
Nice zone entry on the left side. And he's knocked off the puck there. Smart heads up play to neutralize the threat. Good use of the body to knock them off the puck. Up along the wing. Takes the return feed. Passes it over. Oh, misses the net. You know he'll want that one back, Cheryl.
Well, he certainly will, James. That puck is following him around, and you can see he saw the opening, but wasn't able to put it on net.
It's a contact sport, people. There's proof right there. And he avoids the poke check with some great edge work. There it is. That's a wrap for period number 2. Both teams will get a chance to get a little breather here, and we'll come back. Third period action next. Coaches have shared their final messages. Players are on the ice, and period number 3 is coming up. Here we go. Period number 3 is underway. Still looking for who that hero will be. He might have a step here. He's in. Buries it for the goal. The Nighthawks have to be feeling good about themselves after taking the lead with that goal here in the third.
Yeah, and it's not much of a cushion the way this game has gone back and forth, James, but it's something. You're in the lead, so now you want to continue with that tempo. Find a way to push your opponent back. Continue to punch and press.
That's intercepted. Grabs the puck. Here they are on the attack. The Icebreakers have it from their own end. And there we go. Icing is the call.
Well, he's having a multiple-point game right now because of how dynamic he's been in the offensive zone. I mean, he's been all around the net. When he's got the puck on his stick, he's a shooting threat. But also, when he's off of the puck, he's getting to the right spots at the right time. And this is how you generate offense. And he's been doing it all game long.
Handles the pass from the right wing. Takes a shot. Runs has it and hangs on for the stoppage and play.
Well, he's been excellent all night, just managing the puck, managing the game situation right there.
Both teams are set. They're ready to drop the puck. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. The Nighthawks move it in. The Icebreakers gain control of the puck against the wall. Here they come. Slides the puck ahead to Lee. With possession along the wall. Here's a sprint for the loose puck. Amidowski's looking to make something happen here in the corner. Loses the coverage there. Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Wagner.
Man, is he ever difficult to defend. Hey, James, I mean, so difficult when you're shoving, you're doing everything you possibly can to move and separate him from the puck, but his core strength and his balance is certainly the victor as he takes this one to the net.
The Nighthawks win the faceoff. Big save.
Well, the shooter's in a coveted spot on the ice, right in the middle of it with a good look, and he makes an incredible save by getting square to the puck and turning it aside.
Fires it and stops that big bomb. Quick feed to Amidovsky. Moves the puck along the half wall. Sends a pass over. Off a stick. Moves inside. Wagner's going to hang on for a whistle. The Nighthawks win it. Just slide to the net. Taken along the wall by Amidovsky. Tried to make a move and the puck hops away.
He is so dangerous when the puck is on his stick in the offensive zone, but he tries one too many moves and he loses the puck.
Shot! That's using the body on the block.
I've really enjoyed this game tonight, James. It's been tight, it's been fast-paced, defensively structured, and you never know which way it's going to end.
Huge stop by Wagner.
Well, a great A scoring chance taken away from the inner slot because he's so aggressive and gets to the top of his crease.
Huge steal in his own end. The Icebreakers will play it against the wall. Lets it go from the slot. Scores! And we are tied! It's a new game here in the third.
How quickly the game can change. You can be chasing it, and all of a sudden you're back to evens, James. And guess what? The momentum, it's now in their favor. There's always the question why before a goal is scored, so let's go back and just have a look at the way they defended in their own zone here. Yes, they gave up a high-danger opportunity, but in transition, they were able to capitalize when they got going north, and they were able to get a good chance on net.
The Icebreakers' last goal, Cheryl, huge.
It is massive, isn't it? And the timing is impeccable. Right at the end of the game, you find a way to get the equalizer, and this really puts the opponent on their heels. It tightens up their stick, so they have to attack and find a way to get to the net.
Oh, and what a save as he gets that one, too. Rocked him right against the boards.
Well, he's up and along the wall, and there is no give, James, and that was just a thunderous hit.
Now a quick pass to Groot. Under a minute to go in the third. Misses just too much air on that one.
Oh, he sounds hard when it hits the glass, but not really an effective shot.
Slides the puck across to Amidovsky. Shakes himself free. The Icebreakers gain possession along the wall. Shakes off the covering. Makes the glove stop. And he'll opt to play the puck here. The Nighthawks gain the zone. Takes a shot. Comes up with the stop. Lee's got it in the defensive end. Groot's got it along the wing. Picked up along the boards by Lee. Wrist shot from the slot. Scores! And that's three. It's a hat trick here on the road.
Well, old hat for him in a way because it's a business-like approach as he's on the road. He just says, yeah, just bring it. I mean, gets a hattie to boot. This is a primetime example of not taking the care of the puck in your own end, and you find a way to get out of it. You weather the storm, but in transition, when you are quick, you can capitalize, and that's exactly what's happened here.
The Nighthawks have been the more active team offensively tonight with plenty of scoring chances, but they continue to trail because they haven't finished late in this third period. Play is blown dead with the offside. The sticks are taped, the jerseys are on, and there is no safety net. It is time to do it for real here in the EASHL. It's all been building, the anticipation leading to this moment, and we're about to get the opening faceoff. The Nighthawks start with possession as we are now underway. Jordan's got it against the boards. The Icebreakers look to start the transition game. There's a shot. There's a stop with the blocker by Lehman.
This is just great puck control to put the puck to the corner. No second shot opportunity.
The Icebreakers have it now. Grabs control of it at the point. Picked up along the wall by Groot. And that's a great heads-up play by Heron. To the front! The point line! Tremendous stop by Wagner!
Well, the game has changed so much. It's so fast, and the athletes are so strong. I mean, the training that you have to undergo, whether it's in the gym or it's functional, you know that these guys are constantly working in small space areas, working on their games, working on their legs. Their foundation, the lower half, is so critical, and this is a perfect example.
Oh, look at this chance! From the boards, he takes that pass. Here's a shot! Oh, blocker save and an absolute beaut! Receives the pass. Now he slides it up to Groot. The Nighthawks have a hold of it in the defensive zone. They go on the attack from the left side. The Nighthawks have it in the offensive zone. He grabs the puck here at the point. Slides by the check. Oh, a clutch save! In front, and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up.
Well, that's how you get a puck, James. I mean, you recognize the timing it takes to meet your opponent right at the right time. And I mean, that's just an explosive hit, gets the job done.
More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. We've still got zeros on the board. And with the two tied up off the face-off, a great read to grab possession of the puck. The Nighthawks looking against the half wall. The Icebreakers gain possession. Grabbed along the board by Groot. Sends the feed in front. Great defensive heads-up play to pick it off. Breakaway. And what happened there, partner?
Well, I think sometimes when you have time and you're trying to process, you're taking a little bit too much time. And I don't think there was the confidence, right? The confidence to know exactly what he wanted to do. And in the process, he flubbed it.
Here in the late goings of the period, we're still scoreless. Locks them up on the draw as they take possession. Jordan's going to play it against the half wall. And it's a quick pass to Heron. And he puts that one aside with ease. One-on-one with the goaltender. Oh, what a save goalie advantage there.
Well, yeah, and how often do you see it after practice, James? Like 5-puck breakaway after breakaway. Well, this goaltender,
it's in! He scores! The Nighthawks finally get the game's first goal here in the late goings of this frame. What are they doing right here, Cheryl?
Well, I think they're being aggressive, James. I mean, they've got that attack mentality. They're not sitting back, and now that they put one in, it's about staying the course. They'll need to get to this intermission and talk about continuing to push towards that end goal.
Oh, what a move! And he's stuck on the play there.
Well, on the breakaway, it's all about the first fake, and he does a great job there, but the goaltender doesn't bite, and as a result, makes the save.
And that's intercepted by Lee. And that'll put a bow on the first 20 minutes of action here tonight. We've got lots more still to come. Second period is just around the corner. A chance for both teams to refuel. They are back on the ice, and period number 2 is about set to go. Second frame is underway as the puck is dropped. Well, we've seen a pretty good sample size already played thus far. Cheryl, your assessment.
The Icebreakers really need to clean up their business here, especially in transition. They're giving up way too many odd man rushes, and listen, they're capitalizing on it.
Denies him with the save. Groot stick handling in his own zone. Oh, set that hit up perfectly. From the point, they take control of it. Here in the corner, he grabs the puck. Oh, how did that stay out?
Oh, I don't even know how he made that save, James. That was all within the net and complete desperation and compete level to make that one. Lehman's really impressed.
All alone! What a save on the play!
It's a timely save, and it's going to generate a ton of momentum for his team here, but he's so composed, he's patient, and just steers the puck aside.
Oh, it throws up a little too sweet with that save. Oh, what a move! Oh, what a stop by Lehman!
Well, let's reflect on that save again. I want to see it because in real time, I thought that puck was going in, James, but he manages to find it. Now, listen, you don't make those saves in practice. You know why? You don't have that level of desperation. This is urgency. This is instincts, and he makes an unbelievable stop.
Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Good defensive stop with the poke check. Puck picked up by Heron. Taken by Groot. Inside the defensive zone, moving the puck. Picks up the puck. He scores! Tie game!
Well, you can't worry about what happened in the game, James. It's all about what you do now, staying in the present. That's exactly what they've done, and they've got the equalizer. He gets the shot off the most coveted area on the ice, right in front of the paint, doesn't allow the goalie to get set up, and puts it home.
Still lots of time left in the period. You can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. Feed to the middle. Oh, and he fans on it. The Nighthawks played along the boards. Tap dances around the check. Here's a chance. And that one's turned away. And a little body contact on that play. Takes it into the slot. Scores! A huge goal puts him in front.
Well, and persistence really pays off, doesn't it, James? When you wear down your opponent, eventually you'll capitalize. And this is the case right here as they get the go-ahead. Man, can he ever protect the puck? And this is just a clinic in that area, James, where he is a leading example of how to shield, how to position, and then, of course, how to finish it off.
The Nighthawks are up by 1, and this is certainly a team that seems to play with more confidence when they're not chasing the game, Cheryl.
Yeah, it's always better to be when you're in front, James. I mean, you know that you have the lead. You have a little more confidence when the puck's on your stick, but there's a lot of runway left. They have to play with that confidence, but they have to manage the puck as well.
Heron's moving the puck through his own zone. Getting a little too physical to maintain possession. Oh, he's pucking now. Oh, good save here.
I love the way that he changes his pace here. A little bit of a pause, just pushing the defender back, and then he takes advantage of the space and get that high-danger shot off.
The Nighthawks move it ahead. Ahead of steam now towards the front. Play is called for offside.
I'll tell you what, James, that ain't incidental contact. That was intentional. Certainly trying to really drive that body and separate the player from puck.
In the final moments of this period, the Nighthawks have taken the lead here over the last few minutes. They'd love to build on it. Well, that's one way to win the draw as he skates away with the puck after the two centers were tied up. Oh, look at this. The Nighthawks carry it along the wall. The Icebreakers move the puck in the defensive zone. Along the right side into the offensive zone. The Nighthawks played along the wing. Breaks up the pass in the defensive zone. Lifts the stick and takes the puck. In all alone on the breakaway. He scores! Oh, wow, what a play!
Well, he uses his speed to break away from his opponent, then reads exactly what the goaltender is giving him to be able to convert. What a beautiful play. Incredible timing to be able to get on your horse at the right time. That's exactly what he does, and he's rewarded with a breakaway. He gets in alone on the goaltender, and he finds a way to convert. That's just a beautiful play all the way around.
There's the horn, 40 minutes in the books. We'll get a refresh for both the players, ice. Back with a third period next. Fans are buzzing. Teams are gliding into position here for the start of the third. Barring extra time, the final frame of this one. Here we go. Third period is underway. Okay, we played two-thirds of this one here tonight. What do you make of what you've seen in this one?
The Icebreakers need to limit the turnovers if they're going to get back in this game, James. They're down.
Takes the defender. He's on a breakaway. Turns it aside on the breakaway. Ho, ho, ho.
You can tell that he didn't lose his cool with this one-on-one battle. Real quiet, feet in the crease, technical movements, and makes that huge save.
The Nighthawks will play it in their own end. Went for the dirty dangle, and it goes sideways. Broken up with the stick into the mix zone. A little rock'em sock'em on the play. And he takes the feed. Oh, look at this. Misses.
Hockey is a game of inches, and you know these athletes put so many shots on net in practice. And then this one just over.
He scores! And there's a hat trick, and let those chapeaus fly.
Anytime you get a hat trick, it's a special moment for a player or an athlete here, James. But to do it at home and have all of those caps flying on the ice, it's a pretty special one.
And they grab possession of the puck after that center ice face-off. Jordan's taking it from his own end. Look out. Knocks the puck loose after a solid hit. He got all of that hit. Picking up momentum across the zone here on the right side. Heads to the back of the net. Lugs the puck back into the neutral zone. Takes the feed. Moves into the slot. And the puck escapes the zone, and they'll be forced to tag up. And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one.
Aaron's been playing urgent and purposeful tonight. The moment he jumps the boards, you know that his first three strides are urgent and they're on point because he's tracking and he's hunting. He elicits a hit that allows the puck to change hands and leads to a leading goal.
The Icebreakers get a hold of the puck in their own end. Carries it across the line. Just a little too much contact and couldn't hang on to the puck. Trying to come up with a huge defensive play to get this puck out of his own end. Rips it and rips it. Denies him. He got all of it. Moves it quickly over to Groot. Official blows the play dead as the puck goes out of bounds.
But when you're on, James. And just look at a highlight reel of the hat trick that he's had tonight. I mean, he does it different ways where that puck is on his stick. He has found his way to the net, and he's converted 3 times tonight. I mean, you just have to get the puck to him. You know, the coach and all his teammates are saying, get it over to him. He's going to put it in.
Tried to get too cute with it and loses possession.
Well, he's got such a slick set of hands. He's trying to manipulate his opponent one by one, but he tries one too many, James, and he loses the puck. Gordon's been a dominant performer in this game. I'd love to see his possession numbers post-game. I mean, I think his metrics are going to be outstanding. He had tons of good looks here, James, throughout the game. Finally capitalizes. But I love that his process stayed the same. He worked hard, he got to the spots, and he continued to get the looks.
The Nighthawks have had no shortage of scoring opportunities tonight, and they have capitalized, and look at the score as a result. Oh, and he takes possession of the puck from off the wing with the centers all locked up there off the draw. Quick pass to Jordan. Between his legs. Great save from in tight.
Man, he was right on that puck. He knew exactly where it was. It was tight to the crease. He got out and challenged right away to make the save.
Misses over the net. Scooped up along the wall by Heron. Under a minute to go here in regulation time. Sneaks by the poke check. 50 seconds left. The Icebreakers get a hold of the puck. Trying to shake the defender. Oh, fantastic goal!
What a counter-attack and brilliant speed to get on his horse and get in on the breakaway, James. And that momentum, it carries right through on his shot, and he puts it home.
The Icebreakers don't have time on their side, but they're starting to scratch back.
They're scratching back, they're clawing back, but they're going to have to take some offensive chances. D are going to have to start jumping in, opening up lanes, and creating odd-man rushes.
Nice defensive robbery on that. Oh, my, you could feel that from here.
Well, that has to hurt, and he's getting up slowly. The whole body rattles when you get hit like that.
There's a big hit in the corner. The Nighthawks take possession in the neutral zone. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Big time stop.
Wagner's able to square up to the shooter right here, who's in a dangerous position in the slot area. What a great save, James.
Oh, wow. Dangles between his legs. Pucks in the net, but the whistle sounds, blowing the play dead. Final horn is sounded, bringing this one to an end. You know, Hi, everybody. Welcome to EA Sports. I'm James Cebulski. Well, here we go. The debut performance in the EA SHL. Setters glide into position for the opening draw. The Nighthawks will look to go on the offensive as they win the opening draw. Uses the force on that hit. Quick pass across to Cole. Unable to reach that one. And we'll reset things after that icing. Lots of time left in this period. Still no score in this one. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone.
The coach and team reminding each other that this is a critical face-off. Anytime you've got your opponent on their heels after an icing, you have to find a way to have urgency in attack.
And that one's stopped. Moves the puck. The Nighthawks take it across the line. Pass in front! What a chance, but they can't connect. Looking for space inside the D zone. Nice hit on the play there. Stoppage in play. We've got a penalty shot looming. And the shooter lines up. Here we go. Penalty shot.
I think he's done his research getting a book on the shooter here, James, because he read that perfectly.
Nearing the midway mark of the period. Still scoreless in this one. The Nighthawks win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Here's a great use of the stick right there to poke it away. Puck scooped up by Leslie. Oh, I thought he was going to be beaten, and he somehow got a piece of that.
Well, this is an incredible athletic save, but this is all instinct. There's no time to put yourself to position. You just react, and if you get there, you get there. What a great job.
Can't get it to go. Takes that pass back at the point. Here we go. They've really ratcheted up the intensity here now in the O-zone. Here's the pass. There's the save. And there's the whistle as the goaltender will hang on and give his team a breather.
A goaltender, they have to have talent, they have to have mobility, they have to be able to track the puck, but they have to have a willingness to find it and fight for any second shot, and that's exactly what happens here. Out-battling, out-willing, and you make the save.
Nice job tying up his opponent. Slides the puck over. Blocked, although that might be a save.
Oh, that is a save, James. I don't think the goaltender would have gotten to position in time, and he's able to take it away.
The Icebreakers gain control of the puck. Leslie's got it in the offensive zone. Oh, did you hear that off the bar?
Still a scoreless game here, James. A little bit fine shooting and hitting the bar and out. Someone's got to cash in soon.
More than half the period has expired. The game is still scoreless. Offensive zone face-off, and he wins the draw. The Icebreakers take it from the side. And now he moves it quickly to Russell. And he slides it quickly to Leslie. Big-time stop there.
That's not a header in soccer, but is a shot off the mask. Either way, it's a save.
Feeds it down low. Along the half wall with the puck. Can't maintain possession after that hit. And that's broken up with a stick in front.
Love the pressure on this shift. Really dictating pace. They're like a wave of momentum, and they're tough to contain.
Reads it perfectly, breaking up the play. Under siege, and finally grabs that one and covers up for a whistle. Just here in the late stages of this frame, still looking for our first goal. And momentum on their side as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. Stopped with ease. Goaltender hangs on for the whistle. Both teams are set. They're ready to drop the puck. Russ's quick stick off the draw wins possession. The Icebreakers are across the line and into the offensive end. Cole's got it to the side. The Nighthawks take possession in the defensive end. Takes the puck at the point. On the backhand. Oh, what a save in front. And a stick in the lane ends that threat. There's the buzzer. 20 minutes in the books. Second period just around the corner. Welcome back, everybody. Cheryl is full of popcorn now as we get set for period number 2. After a scoreless opening period, we are underway here in period number 2. And he takes the dish. Picked off by Groot. Here's an odd man rush. That's an out front. He scores! What a play!
Well, some really great puck movement and speed through the neutral zone to gain that possession on entry, James. And then it's all about drive and attack. They take advantage of the numerical advantage, and they bury it.
The Nighthawks are up by 1 here in period number 2.
And these are the games you have to learn how to win. You know that this is going to be a dogfight right to the end, and it's going to be the details that make all the difference in the world.
Can't get a hold of that pass. And he slides it quickly to Cole. He says, let's get physical on that play. Oh, and it denies it. Takes the feed. Skates to the crease. Scores! That's how you put it in the back of the net.
They come from behind here, James, to get the equalizer, and they created some much-needed momentum. They stayed with the game plan, and they've been rewarded for their efforts. Well, this goal has it all. I mean, you have to shake your defender, which is not easy to do, but it's power, it's explosiveness, and then the recognition that you created the lane for yourself. I love it from start to finish. That's a tremendous goal.
The Icebreakers have shifted momentum after that equalizer.
They seem to be moving a lot better as well as executing with the puck, and that's something that is critical as they move through this game, and it's a reason why they got the equalizer.
Taken along the wall by Leslie. Oh, and he tracks it perfectly in the offensive end. The Nighthawks gain possession in their own end. Avoids the poke check and maintains possession. The Icebreakers have it against the wall. And they turn it over in the neutral zone. Here's a shot. Moved up ahead here in the neutral zone.
Paul's got a goal in this tied game, James. You know it'll be him that'll be looking to break it.
Bang on passes center in the neutral zone. Feeds it over. Blast from the blue line. Wagner's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck. Still lots of time left here in this frame. It's all tied up. And they win the face-off and set up to go on the attack. Hammers it! And the traffic neutralizes that threat. Couldn't catch up to that pass. Slides it back to the blue line. The icebreakers take it along the wall. Lets the wrister go. Scores! The go-ahead goal puts them in front.
Well, now they're in front, James, so they'll have some energy. You know that their first few strides will be more urgent, but they'll have to be accountable on the other side of the puck as well.
And off the draw, they win the faceoff. And he takes the pass. Leslie's got the puck, and he's walking the blue line. From the point, looks to make something happen. Now a quick pass to Cole. From the left side into the middle of the neutral zone. Penalty shot coming up after that whistle. He takes a deep breath at center ice. It's go time here. Big save and breathe a sigh of relief. The Icebreakers continue to lead it here in the second period. They have been very active in the offensive zone tonight. And they'll start with possession. Stops that one. Leslie's got the puck in his own zone. Makes a move in front. Decides to think about it. The Nighthawks scoop it up along the boards. And he takes the feed. Good defensive effort to poke it away. Here comes the penalty shot. And here he comes from center. Denied on the penalty shot.
When you're in a one-on-one battle, you got to find a way to be the victor, and I love the way he challenges. He comes right out and says, if you're going to beat me, it's going to have to be a great move.
And they win the defensive zone faceoff. Picking up steam in the offensive zone. Dishes it off. Back to the point it goes. And that slides right out to center ice. And he'll come out of his crease to play the puck. Picked up along the boards by Leslie. Oh, and they go back on offense. At center ice now. He grabs the puck. Fires it on net. Oh, it almost fooled him, but he saves it. Time ticking away, and he comes up big. There's the whistle as the play was offside. Both centers ready to take the draw here coming up. Well, there you go. 2 periods down, 1 more to go, at least for now, right? Third period just around the corner. And we are just moments away from the start of the third period. And they have dropped the puck here on the final frame. All right, Cheryl, how do you sum up what we've watched so far?
The Nighthawks need to find some urgency in their game if they want to get back on track in this third period. They're losing right now because they're being out-hustled and outmatched in terms of their tenacity on the puck. Just look at their possession time. It is too low to be a difference maker out there.
Big stop right there. The Icebreakers have it now. Takes the return feed. Cutting to the slot. Here's a chance. Scores! And that's 3. It's a hat trick here on the road.
Well, old hat for him in a way because it's a business-like approach as he's on the road. He just says, yeah, just bring it. I mean, gets a hattie to boot. Well, he fought for position to find this puck on his backhand, James. He's running out of real estate, but he was able to put it through and find the netting.
The Icebreakers extend the lead to 2 here in period number 3. Still early, but you gotta love that lead now.
I want to know what was said in the intermission here, James, because they came out with a vengeance. They really dictated pace, and they get rewarded for it.
Trying to get the puck out of his own end. There's the whistle, icing the call.
Paul's been the premier threat on the ice tonight here, James. When the puck has been on his stick, he has had finish and he has made things happen. I don't think the goaltender or the other team has an answer to solve him right now. He's got Hattie in this game, and he may not be done.
The Icebreakers win the draw, and they go on the attack here in the offensive zone. That's a great heads-up play to break up the pass. Takes the feed ahead from the left side. Oh, that's off the blocker. What a stop by Wagner.
Well, a timely save, and
he's got a little jump. He scores! Oh, that was gorgeous.
I love the change of pace here in terms of on the breakaway. James coming in with speed, then slowing down as the puck is moved to the backhand, but the patience to outweight the goaltender who's sliding and put it in the back of the net.
Takes the pass.
Russell's picked up a few assists in this game, and his team is leading. I mean, when the puck's on his stick, he's making things happen. His awareness, his ability to thread the needle, it's off the charts tonight.
Down the shot. Scores! The Icebreakers continue to attack the net here in period number 3, adding yet another goal to their score.
Well, it's been all areas of the game that have really been terrific tonight, James. I've also enjoyed the communication that we're seeing on the ice, not just the body language, but also the vocalness. I mean, they're creating all over the ice.
Stoppage and play. Here comes a penalty shot. Leslie's at center and ready to go. Shot! Scores!
This is an incredible move to the backhand, James, to be able to beat the goaltender, but I also love this facial awareness, knowing exactly where he is on the ice and how much time he has to make that move.
The Icebreakers can simply take this on cruise control based on the lead that they now have here in the third. Picked up along the wall by Cap. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Puck moved over to Groot.
The Nighthawks weren't ready to go right from puck drop, and because of that, they got behind the 8th ball, and they weren't able to claw themselves back into it. It's a lackluster performance, and they deserve what they've gotten.
For the most part, scores! What a finish in all alone!
Wow, it isn't easy to score against these tenders, in particular in these one-on-one battles, but he fakes and is able to bury it in the back of the net. Well, he breaks away from the pack, and he looks behind him. He knows he's got a bit of time here, and he has the patience to move it to his backhand, and he stalls just a little bit to be able to open up the space, and he buries it.
Grabbed along the board by Cap. And he dodges the puck right there. Made the save on the play.
Wagner's been really sharp tonight, James, and just have a look at his save percentage, and he's making the stops that he needs to. But, man, his team's played well. They got going.
Scores! And he did it again! It's a night to remember! Wow!
Oh, he's